let's jump into it, huh? Where did we leave off last time? So there was a chimera under in here that I needed a bomb to smoke out, I believe, but we didn't have the ingredients for it. Salt, pepper, and clementine. And salt, pepper, or calcium. Hey, thanks, Shaw. You too. I appreciate the half a year. Welcome back. Alright, so we need to go back to the town, I assume, and buy some stuff. We gotta ride along down this way. Or walk along, I guess I should say. I could call Roach, but I think I want to stop and fight whatever pops up on the way. Get comfortable with the combat. It's been a couple of days. So I suppose I could also be randomly picking up the stuff that we need on the ground, too. Probably be looking at all these plants. Why aren't you pressing the X button? Okay. There we go. There we go. Where your character has to be to grab stuff. It's a little bit specific. But I think I murdered already. Looks like it's been looted. We did walk through here earlier, so. Nothing of interest on the way.
You.
It's 1:30 p.m., but it's raining. The child is cold and shirtless.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Like to take a look.
This person just has food and stuff, it looks like. Where is... I don't have that much money left, so I guess I shouldn't buy too much.
Farewell.
Is there another type... Is there like an apothecary type trader that I can buy ingredients from in the town? I wonder if there's one up in the castle by where the blacksmith was.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant huts?
Waste away in
Show me what
peasant
you got.
huts. Wow, those are much better than the armor I'm wearing. Oh, these are my extras, right? It doesn't look like them to be near but outside towns. Their witch women are like the Peller that we talked to earlier. Okay, yeah, none of this is the... None of this is any of the ingredients that we need. Combat Muffin, thank you for the 15 months.
See
I
ya.
appreciate that. Good evening. Well, I guess I can't do that. I guess I can't do that mission then. That's unfortunate. We'll have to go back and do that at some later point once we have ingredients for a bomb. I think the alchemy menu also lets you pin ingredients somehow. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, I think there's... I see what you say. There's a pin button. Not sure what that means, though. Formula shots diagram will now appear in the shop panel. Oh, okay. So that means that just shows me, hey, they have these things if you have it pinned. That's useful. But none of those, I'm pretty sure none of those icons were in where we were looking at. As far as other quests go, we're on Family Matters. Find the daughter in Oxford, investigate the remaining leads, and Velen to Baron's wife. Anybody know where we're supposed to go for this? Someone earlier had mentioned that you have to go to... Yeah, there's like someone very specific you have to talk to, and it's like not marked in the town. There's another person you could go to in the story quest. It should be another quest. Is that the hunting a witch one? Let's do this one. Okay. Prime subs on my back end, Doctor, are exactly the same as you paying $5. So if you have an unused Prime sub and you'd rather use that instead of spending actual dollars, it's all the same to me. The Prime sub just doesn't auto renew, so you have to remember to drop it off manually each month or every 30 days when it's up. The witch might also have ingredients for us to make the bomb, so this could be a 3-fer. That would be nice. That would be solid beats. Alright, 600 paces, Roach. Yeah. Good horse. I like how he has varying mounting animations depending on what direction you mount it from. Sometimes you climb up over the side, sometimes you hop up the back. Ooh, the weather outside is frightful. There's nothing delightful to sing about yet. It's just frightful weather. All we've got is the frightful weather. The pitter patter of Roach's wonderful hooves and the weather.
slower. Come on.
It's plowing pouring again.
It is plowing pouring again. Yeah, the world is very dreary. There's not a whole lot to be happy or excited about it in this world. I don't think I feel like dealing with mounted combat, so I'm just gonna keep going. In the world of bugs that are fun to try and figure out, I updated my graphics drivers, rebooted my computer today, and now the custom font that I was using to display my sub count on the stream overlay no longer works on OBS, so I'll need to figure out what happened with that. Maybe I need to reinstall the font after I updated the graphics drivers. Yeah, the Netflix series was reasonable. I watched that before I played those.
Move it.
Yeah, this one is like capitalism in a different timeline. Am I still streaming from Linux or have I started Windows? No, I've been streaming from a Windows rig for a little bit now. Although I'm technically playing this on my PlayStation, so.
Not so fast, Roach.
So many open world games are horse ass watching simulators. So we're looking for a witch then? It says nearby. Do we not know who we need to talk to? Find the witch on your own or ask the residents.
God's preserve you.
Merchant, you have stuff I need?
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
So long.
That's awkward, Violet. Do we have to find someone with a name? Do the people just labeled peasant not actually talk?
I know you from somewhere. Aye, not so late. Got an ill-looking nose.
If you can talk to them, there's a text box over there. Oh, so like you? Nope.
Don't hit me, sir.
Don't hit me, sir. They live such downtrodden lives, chat.
Someone's coming.
Heard you talking about a witch. I'd like...
You heard wrong.
And you've wandered too far. Meager hovels here, that's all. You should get back on the high road whence ye came.
Leaving the goods with Crone's fortune. So, gonna try to turn them? Which could be the witch?
Didn't ask much for it either.
What's your name? Would you get there?
6:30.
temperature in the mall. Around that, right off the path to the woods. And keep straight where no people live like when you pass an abandoned cot.
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
Ah, gossiping ladies.
So gross!
Rainbow rusty wreaths.
We get a quest from there? Well, it was raining, J. Ray. I'm sure they couldn't see me very well.
Stone near the pond. There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
Could you imagine doing this quest in, like, Morrowind? Trying to, like, follow all these landmarks yourself? God, they're hiding in the ground? Ugly little suckers, huh? I don't even have any loot on them? What a tilter.
The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
I have not, Mdu.
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the map.
Watch what you say. She's quick to hire, apt to take.
Anyone home? Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Hey, Ziggs, thanks for the 21 months. Yeah, this one's been sweet. I can see why it has the reputation it
Now,
does.
where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
Clean their house, yep. Raining because you must be worried that I'm still angry, silly man. You know full well I would never hold a grudge. I forgive you. It's because of all that secretiveness of yours. It's so strange for me to take an interest in your plague research. I adore watching you work in your tower. Please, if you refuse to discuss the results of your experiment with me, don't deny me that small pleasure. Well, we're inside my skull. There's definitely eyes in there. that was an awkward perspective view there. We could use some plague research ourselves. I'm not gonna loot everything, but they had the ingredients for the bomb we need. I was gonna help myself to those.
A pentagram in chalk.
That's very astute of you, Geralt. I was hoping you would tell me something I didn't know.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to. Well, well. Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
So when sees you take it, is it really looting? To all of the people who run large companies out there, yes, it is still looting if no one sees you take it. Give back, redistribute the wealth to your employees.
Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gore.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
She knew he was gonna be coming through, so like...
Keira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten scoia'tail slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
The casual racism, chat. You know how the elves are.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
Thick48, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good evening.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with his elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there.
What an unnecessary detail to have the rabbits hump in the cutscene.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
It's the little things, Chad. It's the little things.
This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on! Gavella Glan.
No needs more rabbit humping.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Damn portals. Wonder where Keira is now.
How you like that silver?
There, chat, we got some drowner brains. We got a brain out of each of them this time. That's nice. Last time one of them didn't have a brain. There's a red X on the map. It means there's a loot drop from them. All right. That got real dark. do have a torch, don't I? Oh, there's a red X. All right, got it. Monster hair. The potion to see the dark. You should probably get it eventually without going too much out of the way. Yeah, maybe. I've got this handy torch. Ow! This thing's about to mess us up, chat. It's not fair. This quest said it was for level 5. This thing's level 7. Ow! Well, I guess we'll eat all of our food, huh? Ow! Oh, that was a raw meat. That's probably not, probably not what I want to eat. Potion we can use to get stronger. That's true. I feel like I should probably save for good measure since we managed to do that. Probably a good call.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Get them off! Ah! Disgusting!
Powerful wizard, afraid of the rats. Oh, you heal when you level up. That's convenient.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad?
That's a good tip, Hallowed Fountain Top. Yeah, we did just level up. We'll probably dump our point into that.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the Elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on. Finish. Wait. You've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen. Oh, very well.
Don't worry about it, bud.
Let's go.
Alright, character. I think we have another point too. It said gourmet is one of the better skills. Eating food regenerates vitality for the next 20 minutes. Well, that seems great.
Gavella Glan.
It's a long time. Does drinking water count as food, or is that different? Does it have to be like bread or something?
That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
A what?
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one, though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Yeah, they're great stuff like Narager. I have a bunch of their things. I have a number of playmats. I have some of their carrying bags. I have a number of their face masks are really good too.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Well, I didn't mean to Igni after he just told us not to. I meant to Quinn, but... Damn it. Because I saw these idiots coming up. Well, that really hurt. My torch is setting them on fire. Got it. Got it. I was like wondering what was happening there. It was definitely the torch. I definitely didn't make that connection. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, the regen on the food lasts a while, huh? That's great.
Anything for a hot bath.
It's 20 IRL minutes. Oh, okay, sweet. I didn't realize the minutes were going to be 1-to-1. I figured it was like 20 in-game time, but yeah, okay. Well, that really does add a good bit of sustain, huh? Between that and QN. Whatever our defense line is called. I missed a little bit of loot, but I have to walk through the poison water to get to it, so probably not worth. Just need to go back this way. Follow the yellow symbols. I like the yellow brick road. We do have a witch with us. I don't see anything nearby. There's some ingredients.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Are we done with the poison gas?
Let's go.
No. She can handle herself at least. Follow AI isn't completely embarrassing at the very least. Another message.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Ni forte sol esser.
The obvious route is not always the best.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
So we're looking for a horse symbol.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything?
What was that?
Geralt, are you all right?
You might say so.
A trap? I touched the wrong symbol. Awkward. Man, this food just keeps healing, huh? It's pretty great. That's not a horse. What is this?
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
They look like us?
You know, can you defend yourself? Are you willing? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't show you down. Exactly which one of you's real. Now focus on the fight.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Well, we did that. What are you doing over here? Need to talk to you?
Geralt!
I dislike this place. Vehemently.
You find something associated with Ceres Horse Kelpie. So we did that.
Cyril, mi fordo sol esser in Silla Kelpie.
So that's the same message we just heard. There's another pathway up there, it looks like. Is there a fourth symbol around somewhere? We found a dog. Do I need to backtrack, or is it all over here somewhere? Yeah, we need a horse. I don't see anything else glowing with the Witcher senses, though. Is it down there? There's more down there. Do I need to jump?
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be.
It's supposed to be this dark, or should I change my settings? I don't know, I mean, like, we're in a cave. It could just supposed to be this dark. We found a sword. Dorian Steel Sword, plus 27 armor piercing. Seems great. Okay, well, we got through that. That's gonna get us up top.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Swimming by the seat of the mini-map here. Is there a ladder somewhere to get back up that I'm missing? Or was I supposed to walk back out from over there? There's a path to my left that I missed. That's fine. I just like swimming in the darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, is this the top path that we saw earlier? It totally is, right? This is gonna show us down.
Look,
Yep.
they're opening.
Got it.
Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
I think that's a swallow.
Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The Elven mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
I feel like that means it's about a coin flip's chance it's safe.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm. I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Destroy the intruder.
Whoa. Well, at least the golem isn't very fast or very smart. I guess that's golem-like. Man, it is just wailing on her. Hey, my red bar is full for the first time. Does that do anything?
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so?
God
Make sure to
bless.
Tell me beforehand next time.
She
My
was a
intuition's
very good
fine
distraction.
Instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
I think she likes us, Jen. So, shall we continue? Up and over?
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say?
Box backware?
What will she look like?
No.
Oh, is this
I'm
is
sorry,
this a thing I can loot?
for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Leave some light for ourselves on the way back.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked! Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glad.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with you.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
It's kind of scary. Sure that ends well for us.
Shut up! Esai Isa. Jada Doin Nilin Yama. Red!
Tend to them.
What is this?
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian and I. Ready. Stay close. Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me!
Come on, Bumper, let's go.
Angal Scamina! I'm beginning to think we might make it.
It is. I'm glad she didn't develop the health bar until after she finished beating up the golem. It was very, very convenient. Definitely big fan of the post-golem health bar. Because I don't think she would have survived otherwise.
Hey, Nicola!
Break her her plot armor. Yep. Come on, come and get it. Ah, damn it.
Just one more.
You can close the portals early. Interesting. Rotting flesh and sulfur. What pleasant loot. Does the red mark on my sword mean my silver sword's about to break? Is that what that means, or is that related to her? On the left side?
Keira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, what a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Didn't you just almost die? Hold on 1 second. Let me check my inventory here. I have a repair kit, right? Where do my repair kits show up at? I thought I bought one of those. She took a sip of water and got back to full health. I mean, that's what we're working on. Are they under the crafting section, or are they somewhere else up here? Under other? Oh, they're with the weapons and the armor. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, it's only for armor. That's an armor repair kit, not a weapon. I just assumed they were all the same thing. Chat, I haven't played a game that required me to care about weapon durability other than Breath of the Wild since Morrowind, and they're all the same hammers there. Well, that's unfortunate. How busted is our silver sword? Are you about to be screwed? Does my steel sword not work on monsters at all? 34%. All right.
Come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah.
You get the Pokemon not very effective text every time you swing. Great. Is that our mage? It's not our mage, chat. Is it? I don't think so. Looks like the Wild Hunt.
You're stubborn, one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
Man, whoever said the gourmet skill was busted earlier, they weren't kidding. That makes combat just completely different.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Hey, what's going on, Tower Knight?
Geralt!
Oh. He's not wrong. These things are very ugly. Oh, I'm glad that she has plot armor again. That's convenient. Glad that she found the... She recovered well. Well, a little bit of water goes a long way. Did he heal himself? He summoned a portal and then he healed? I mean, I guess that's only fair with my water, right? Can I parry this idiot? Or probably not. His weapon's kind of big. Plot armor is the best. It doesn't need repair kits. Yep.
Damn.
This area is very dark. You're not wrong. Calm down, Geralt. Your water will get you through it. Alright, come to Papa. Well, he didn't quite heal to full this time, so we got that going for us. I mean, like, our sip of water's been healing us for the last 10 minutes. And we've got this shield I keep putting up, so, like, the boss healing a couple of times really doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Yeah, it's rude. Alright.
Are you well and whole? I feared.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Are her knickers on straight, chat? Is it the elves' laboratory? You be the judge.
Another message for Ciri.
Larena Luna.
All right, let's watch this message.
Cyril, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Oh, so Ciri knows this person.
Last we were together. Not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything. And if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
I think the shimmering is probably a fire effect.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. I didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Evening, mob. Evening to everybody. Thanks for dropping in tonight. Great to see 100 people in here for a variety segment. This is my first time playing through Witcher 3, and I'm glad to have all of y'all here to join me. This is our third night playing. Planning to play till we get bored, but the game's been pretty good, so I imagine that we're probably going to play through all of it over the course of the next couple months. Loot the library. Probably sell these later at the very least, right? Where was she keeping that book? She has magical compartments. The Nude Avenger. The Nude Avenger. Oh.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
Maybe the wall is shimmering. I figured, assumed it was some kind of graphical bug.
I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
She's so happy to have us think of them. Think of her, chat. When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk towards it. When you're close, press X to dispel the illusion.
Simple, isn't it?
Neat.
Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid.
She helped us, chat. It's only fair.
Gavella Glan. We're certain to find something here.
Hey, we leveled up again. Did we get another skill point area? We did. Okay, so if I take a second blue skill, my sign intensity will go up with this, right? She was a fantastic distraction for the bosses. Damage dealt by Igni also permanently weakens enemy armor. That sounds good. Igni and Shield are the ones I've been using the most. Is melt armor reasonable? Someone said last time we could re-gear eventually too, so I imagine. Oh, do I need to put it on the left side here? Is that how this works? So I can have three skills that go with this mutagen? Okay, yeah, got it. One on the far right is persuasion that helps in dialogue. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, that's probably. I would like some more dialogue options. That's probably the next one we get. When do we unlock another? So we unlock our next mutagen at 9. We unlock our next skill at 8. And then we can put gourmet over here and put that one here and fully power up this mutagen with 3 blue things.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Light the barriers in the correct order. Hey, we don't hit. You need to go upstairs. It's time for bed. Yes, you need to go upstairs. It's time for bed. Tell mommy, okay?
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Alright, so we've got two with music and 2 with beasts. One more time.
Inscription again.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament.
Okay.
The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune.
Alright, so it's
And thus they
1
stood lit up like a charm.
and then 2.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each... Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
And I think we're 3 into 4 here. Look at that, chat. Nailed it.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried.
Expect your name on the Witcher ban list next week.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the Elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
There are a bunch of side rooms over here we could technically dive into. There's stuff over here. Oh, this is where we came from, right? This is where we fought initially. Alright.
We going? There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Good stuff.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are 2 types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
Seemed like someone useful to have on our side. Hey, evening, Nate. Yeah, it seems like a good one. It's my first time playing through it. Talk to Keira, main quests. What's the other one? Information found in the home of Hendrik. Agent indicated that Ciri entered a conflict with Velen. Thought the witch but he later learned that Hendrik had meant a different individual, ones who dealt in crookback bogs, so the Witcher ventured into the swamp to determine to find this bog-dwelling witch and ask her about Ciri. Read The Lady in the Woods. Is that in our inventory? The Ladies of the Wood. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In fall times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas. This is how one begs for help. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Everything pure and innocent starts with requiring you to bring a child with. Seek out the lady's shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. I am sure kind and generous ladies is the reason why the child shall never want again. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear from you. Oh man, we ended up way down here, huh? Ladies of the Wood. That's pretty far over there. Probably want to trek up to back to Mid-Corpse, and then we can jump over to here and then walk down along this way. Need to find a blacksmith to repair our sword at some point too. Sell some of the crap that we've been picking up as well. Like, we've come far enough to save for good measure. I don't know exactly how quick their autosaves are together. Well, I think Clenendine might have been one of the bomb ingredients. The question marks are like points of interest, right? Oh. That's at level 13. Let's walk away from that one. Places of Power. I have not done one. That was also much higher level than we are at level 6. Like a good way to get dead. We picked up a better steel sword. Picking up a better silver sword is probably a good idea. The Wraith regarding one, okay. Do some of the plants occasionally give you more than one thing? Because it feels kind of redundant making you click twice to get into them. Something Zero Dawn did very well, only making you click once through those types of things. Let's set a point for here, huh? Place custom marker. There's skills that allow you to pick up the herbs with a single click. That seems like a waste of a skill point. Unless it does something else as well. Hey, look, a road. Oh, there's a skill that lets you find more than one per plant. Okay, that makes sense. Stupid bug. Mashing X while vaguely near them gets you the stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. With the Witcher life axe there. Well, this is the town we started from, right? Where we heard about the witch from initially.
For their help. Blood. They're nightmares.
Down sits an old oak tree. Grew inside her.
You can combine mutagens together to get bigger buffs. Oh, that might only be the second. Let's check. Not the wrong menu. It's alchemy. It's under. It must be my second. It probably doesn't show the one that's on me, I assume, right?
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
I guess I didn't really find that many weapons and stuff that I could sell. I got some extras in here. Wild Hunt Warrior Sword. Seems pretty good. Oh, is this like socketed? Are there upgrades for weapons too? Well, that's what these are for. Sign intensity, attack power. Okay. Chance to stun. That seems busted.
So long.
So I've got Dorian Sword, 40 to 50 with armor piercing. This is 30 to 40. This doesn't armor pierce, but it does extra critical chance. Chance to cause bleeding, chance to freeze. This seems better, huh? Oh, and this one probably does more damage once we repair it too, right? Although I think the other one we have needs to be repaired as well. How do I use this? Oh, I have to have it equipped. Got it. Ooh, my sword's got runes in it? That's great. Even picks it up to look at it. It's a good little detail. Alright, one of your finest signposts, please. It's been good, Far Realm. This is our third night playing it. Definitely one I think I plan to play through a bit. Oh, you know what? We need to go back to the city, right? So I can repair my stuff. Thanks for the 21 months. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I appreciate the continued support. Can you fast travel from a sign to anywhere? I thought I had to be at a signpost. Can someone that knows more confirm or deny that for me?
Quite the work, my man.
Can I go to a signpost from anywhere? Is it like Horizon Zero Dawn? Be at a sign. Okay, I thought I had to be at a sign. Yeah, I actually kind of like that system better. From a realism perspective, it's like, okay, you're just skipping time on the road. There's a mod for that in PC. No, I kind of like the need to be at a signpost to jump to a signpost. The signposts are frequently enough, and it like keeps immersion a little bit better, I think, without being super tedious. Like, it's better. Like, no fast travel would suck, but I like the kind of like what they've got going on.
How may I assist you?
We don't actually have that much money.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordarroch used on Unveiling.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Unveiling for his armour. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Neat. So we can get a quest to get better armor.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Removing upgrades. You can remove them there. The cost is there. Bear in mind, will be destroyed upon removal. Yep. Down to 4%. Our swords are fixed, but we're broke, chat. Can we sell him some stuff? These are things I don't have, these are things I don't have equipped, right? So I could sell some of these? I don't have that much stuff. We haven't been looting that much. Steel plates. Silver ingot. It's worth a little bit. Monster heart. Monster bone. This part of the game is very cash tight. Yeah, seems like it. Need to kill more random people obs. Collect a little bit.
So long.
Does +9 mean it's 9 more armor than the boots I have on right now? So those are like much better then, right? Button you can hold to compare. It's behind, the hint is behind my banner. Hold on. Hold L2 to compare. Got it. Nope, that was wrong. Oh, I pressed L1. I'm dumb. New controller chat. Okay. And it shows when we mouse over, so like these are light armor versus medium armor. Resistant to piercing, resistant to bludgeoning. There. Where are we questing? Find the crones or the crook paw. Great. We're doing that.
Watch it.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, I was just about to comment that the water is still technically healing us. Which is very, very funny. Hey, Rooch. Add a horse. Please join me along the horse butt simulator. Clap, 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 clap. Looks like the main storyline.
Slow now. Whoa.
Look at that stamina. Go, Roach, go. Go, Roach, go. Right off the side of the road, Roach, go. Oh, that's busted. He's sprinting. He auto stays on the path. How did I not know that? It's a good QOL.
Ice encased his armor, like winter on a glass pane.
Slower.
Like embers in a fire. He leaned on me, whispered.
Sent my young'uns to get my
Try to
shoes
win them
off.
all, but you won't.
Take it easy.
You know how it is. I've too many mouths to feed.
What kind of mother are you?
More food for us now.
Such a flower being old here to the winner. No one out there
Giddy up.
wants to seize this chance.
They're just punching each other. Sure, yep.
This one, Kale. Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday. Do you not hear the huntsman?
Whee! This is much nicer than trying to manage it myself. Yeah, the bits of random NPC dialogue is pretty good. All right, so I actually want to go down this way.
Come on now.
Oh, does it not use a stamina bar either when you're staying on the path like this? It's a nice QOL as well.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Come get it. I was just talking about how we needed some more money, chat. I like murdering murderers, chat. It's a good time. Murdering murderers. It's a good story. Calm down, Rich. Technically, if you really like murdering murderers, you'll also enjoy suicide. That's a technically correct dark take.
Slow now. Whoa. Slower.
What is going on? What is going on up over there? Warg. Pack of wolves, shit. Alright, Arch.
Let's go.
We're just making the countryside a safer place, chat. That's quite the switchback. Expertly navigated there.
Take it easy.
Was that maggots on the inside? Follow the creepy path. Follow the creepy path. Follow the creepy path. Always crows, chat.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Interesting's a good word for it.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that.
That's a fair.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "Hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on them.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
Had about enough of this. Asked a simple question. You seen the woman or haven't you?
Fear not, children.
There's nought to fear, Gran. He's only angry 'cause he cares.
Maybe Johnny knows something. I'll take him to Johnny before he goes barmy on us.
Johnny's your invention, and you shouldn't be using those ugly words. To the hut. Go on now. You'll stand in the corner, I'll make sure you do. And you, stop scaring the little ones. Now go. Be gone.
That wasn't particularly helpful.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Gran, sounds like Gran watched a little bit too much Fox News, chat.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out. And he eats snails. Yuck.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Is there something else you need or want?
I want something sweet.
And me too.
Or fruits.
Give us a treat and we'll help you.
Here's some treats.
Yum.
Never eaten nothing like this before in my life.
Gotta keep candy to bribe the children, chat. It's a good real life tip, too.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Him!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
Promise not to kill your friend.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
That's a hag.
If Johnny's real, he must meet Prince.
I'm not sure if having candy around to bribe kids that aren't yours is the best idea. That's true. That's true. Don't bribe children that aren't your own, chat.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
Is Johnny another kid? Like, with the way this world exists, like, how does this lady live in this swamp with these drowners and these children? Like, how are they not just, like, eaten by drowners constantly? Like, I don't know how any of the peasants exist in this world. They don't want to argue with Gran. Fair. I see why Gran tells the kids not to go in the woods, though.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside. Johnny? Don't be afraid.
Like some kind of goblin? Is that a drowner?
You're a bucka? A luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why?
This is the worst game of charades.
Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
No.
Damn it.
Hope Johnny's got plot armor.
Stay close to me.
It must have talked at some point, right? Because, like, it's the kid implied that Johnny talked to him. Geralt seems to be acting like a godling should be able to communicate.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Johnny's excited about that. There's no Aloy, Geralt. Aloy would have just gone right up the side. Oh, that was a clean kill. Come and get it. Oh, that's a much bigger one, chat. Wyvern's a type of drake, right? Ooh, we got an egg. And hatch some Wyverns, chat. Sealed bottle of a raven's feather. Did they take Johnny's voice and put it in a bottle, chat? Can you bake it into an omelet? Asking the real questions. Flying creatures is where the crossbow comes in handy. Listen, Geralt implied earlier that Witchers aren't supposed to use crossbows, and that breaks tradition, J-Ray. Are you telling me I should abandon my Witcher traditions just because something is flying?
Here.
This isn't a heretic stream. Yeah, exactly.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this.
Licking snails through a cloth.
Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
Yes.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang. So loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared. Out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired. Just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's hut. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me and I'm no bore. Come with me.
No bore, chat. Killed some weirvins too. It's been a successful evening. Killed harpies, plural. Weirvin singular, I suppose.
Watch out!
Why would you put your sword? Neat. We got an orphan's marker. That's convenient.
The 33 thieves thought they stole the throne throughout Thursday.
Oh, Johnny and your rhymes.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazing, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did.
Though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Jenny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him.
See, chat, all good favors. Thanks, Johnny.
Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
I'm playing on a PS5, Lord Eagle.
Those are the ladies.
I was fortunate enough to get one on pre-order on Target.
Lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
And good evening, Lord Eagle. Thanks for dropping in tonight.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast. Oh, that's how I likes him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
They don't look like the painting. They do not.
Hard times are upon this white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant, or a witch-hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Always something to kill in exchange, champ. To be fair, there's lots of things that need killing in this world.
Oh, your mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
She's definitely heard some stuff. We could call Roach and ride through here, but if drowners pop up, I think I want to kill my way through them for stuff. I like stuff, chat. We still got the heal going from the last drink of water we took, so like, probably fine to get into a fight. Big fish. Stuff make happy. Exactly, dude. Light, you understand. Is there ever a in-game character that's spoken more truth than Dredge Dredgers?
Don't let him catch his breath.
Man, people are the worst. I was expecting drowners. Bastards conjuring, yep. Yeah, get cut in half. Well, I can't roll past him when they have a shield. That's annoying.
Don't let him catch his breath.
Come on. Got a couple of parries in there. There's the swamp monsters I was expecting. I like that it marks the loot on the mini-map. Makes it really clean to figure out who's got what. Axion shields. Oh, is it Axion, not Ard? Axion shields, got it. I thought the blast, the telekinetic blast was the one I wanted to use on shields, not Axion. It's good to know. Probably some loot near the house too. Oh yeah, that's a good thought. They did have like a camp here that we stumbled upon. Nice. Good stuff. We're mostly broke, so all the loot chests matter.
Greetings.
What's bothering the villagers? Probably the bandits and the drowners.
Nice village.
Aye.
A real pearl of the swamps.
If you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
So you know who sent me. Good. Easier that way.
Forgive me. I didn't know you came from the Ladies of the Wood.
They help you often?
From the time of his cutting, every man is theirs. They be harsh mistresses, but they're fair.
The time of his cutting. That doesn't sound very
They
pleasant.
can be, but then nothing in life comes easy. Who drove off the plaguey airs? Who gave us seeds to plant? Round the other villages, they be eating the soles of their boots, whereas we get along well enough.
Ever meet the Ladies of the Wood?
Never. They only shows themselves to the chosen. Perchance one day, I too will be summoned.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights.
Could be
and days.
castration too, Lordy
Folks
Eagle.
sleepwalk
A lot
from
of
their own,
unpleasant things I could
never
refer to.
return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
When did all this start?
3 year back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the ladies' help.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Can't save right now. Must have been too close to talking to him. How far on the map we going? Not too far. sure I have my shield spell up. Very useful. Chad, it's Bambi. Think Bambi exists in this universe, or is that too pure?
Winds howling.
Are there multiple werewolves? Activate super secret water powers. Have myself and 2 buddies into LOR today. Everyone is really pleased, and I'm happy to know that the mobile version is just as slick as the PC client. It really is, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, good mobile client is a big part of it. For the most part, any games I play off stream are mobile games these days, and that one definitely fits the bill. Christy plays on our iPad quite a bit too. This thing heal itself? It was definitely lower than this, right? Is it regenerating? And the green number above its head is healing. Yeah, I remember the oil Ciri made, but I also, she also didn't have silver, right? Do I need the oil in addition to silver? Her sword was silver? No, she explicitly said she didn't have silver and needed to make the thing because she didn't have silver. I remember that bit of dialogue. Doesn't look like I have any special oil. Beastery says how to kill it. Oh, that's probably a good point. Should be a hybrid. Oh yeah, I don't have an entry under hybrids for it. So can I not kill it yet? That's technically not the quest, I guess.
A voice from within the tree.
My sword is also badly damaged now. Silver sword's messed up again. 37%. It's brutal. Gonna be expensive. Find out what's killing them.
How you like that silver?
It's below. That's the werewolf. Is that what it wants me to kill? Or is the werewolf guarding wherever I need to go to get in there? Is that what's happening? Feels like that might be the case.
Come on.
Notice the cave? Yeah, over in the background? Is that why it keeps going back? 'Cause it's like protecting the cave? I should try setting it on fire. Okay. Well, it's all the way back up to full again. Yeah, I feel like that's a losing fight. Your dodge rolls take stamina. Where is my stamina? I've been playing this game for 3 days and I haven't noticed the stamina bar. Is it one of these things? Yeah, the entrance is on our map here. That is accurate.
Place of power. Should draw from it. Kid.
Oh, I thought that was my, like... So the same thing that you cast my spell, I thought that was just, like, mana, basically, for our spell. It's both. Okay, I definitely did not understand that it was both. Well. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to bail out of this quest and then come back to it. That's really unfortunate. Our armor's pretty beat up too now. Oh, there's an ancient oak marker here. I don't have a sword repair kit. I have an armor repair kit. We were broke from the last time.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Yeah, we got a bunch of crap to sell. Most of this isn't worth anything, chat. Master item. I don't know what that means. Yeah, like, it takes 71 to repair this. Yeah, 52. Like, how do we... Do I need to, like, go take some contracts and, like, side quest a little bit? We have junk in other tabs. We can pay for him to dismantle items for us. Got it.
So long.
We need a general merchant. Okay. I also have better boots, I think.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile?
Show me what you got.
So, like, we can get rid of some of this stuff? I guess there's some value in here. The second tab, category other, is junk and almost always worthless. Oh, all of this stuff in here? Rotting flesh. Old goat hide. Ooh, that was worth 20 chat. That's nice. Can I sell these books or will I need them later? Oh, should I open these other ones and read them then real quick before I unload them?
See ya.
Oh, you give us like bestiary entries and stuff? Okay.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile?
Evening, Zoran.
Show me what you got.
Gerald is quite the speed reader. You're not wrong.
See ya.
Ooh, am I plowing invisible? How may I assist?
Press the wrong button. I got a werewolf entry.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Should have read the book sooner. Hey, good luck with your push, Zoran. When's the ladder close out?
So long.
It's soon, right? It closes. Does it close at midnight tonight or midnight tomorrow? It's on the 4th, right? Cursed ones, werewolves, moondust, puffball, cursed oil, igni. It is weak to fire. Cursed oil. Do I have a... Do I have an alchemy entry for the cursed oil then? Like, what's your name used when we killed the other one really easy? How do I get the entry for cursed oil? Find it in a chest or buy it from a merchant. I got something for it. Scroll down. Yeah, I have these two oils, so I have Necrophage and Spectre. Werewolf decoration. Werewolf decoction. Yeah, that's not the oil.
We'll stay in the castle with it pouring like this.
Fancy a gander at our little stop?
Show me what you...
These are the things I just... No, those are my things. Over here. You actually buy individual cards for Gwent? That's so funny.
See ya.
Who's got gold for that shit? Ain't nobody can afford these damn. At least it's not booster packs. They let you buy singles at least. So can I kill the wolf without having anything extra? Do we think just a repaired silver sword and Igni will let me do it? We got it kind of low when our silver sword was close to full. You gotta go shop to shop trying to find the singles you want. It's like magic in the 90s.
You.
If I go around, do you mean just run past it, or is there an actual side way I can go that I missed before? The cave. Isn't the cave behind it? Or am I missing something? So there's a cave on the map, but I believe the cave is behind it, right? Yeah, the cave is over here. It's like guarding the cave, chat. It's not gonna follow me into the cave? Ah, yeah, it localizes her in. I said, when you said 6 a.m. EST, I was like, it's a weird time. Look at that.
Who are you?
I use the damage potion there too.
place of power. Should draw from
Oh, I had the extra skill point from that place of power too that I didn't use. Do I keep that point permanently or no? Permanent point temp buff. Okay. Damage dealt by Igni. Also permanently weaks with armor. Significant stamina. Put it into melt armor. Okay, I think I'm into that. It's worth finding all the extra skill point things. There's like 2 to 7 per region. Neat. And every single one of them can give me an extra one. We found one earlier, but there was a level 13 Wraith by it that was going to kick my ass, so we ran away. We've got some subtitles. Is the dialogue just missing?
Who are you?
There we go. I abandoned my circle where I keep balance. The crones killed me and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
The music dropped off too? I didn't notice that. I wander eternally through a maze of boss, helpless. Why did they kill you?
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
Claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wander endlessly, a labyrinth of leaves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help. I mean, I'm sure the crones do something awful with the children.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
Children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale. A gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can. We'll give this a restart. Man. Do we help this thing and save the children?
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It's done already. It cannot be undone. There are no roads to Adder Sarabin. They all die. Let them be saved. Found human corpses on Hillcock. They were murdered.
I saw women, children even, lying dead on this hill. Did they want to destroy you?
To nature, to the forest and earth, all death is alike. Every death is equal. Well, if every death is equal, why do you care about the kids? I cry, I wail, none listen.
I don't believe you, Spirit. Too many claim you're evil. Your words alone, not enough.
A lot of good loot down here. I should probably reload to try and fix the audio, huh? But we can make a better blue mutagen, can't we? Alright. I just saved. Let's quit. I'm honestly, I know we just hit this audio bug, honestly, but I'm kind of... If I hit continue...
Keira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow. Ciri had never reached the Elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it all was lost, until Keira...
Reloading seemed to do it.
Crones of Crookback Bog.
Someone had mentioned it plays little clips like that when you load back in. But I haven't actually been loading and unloading. I've just been suspending the PS5, so I hadn't seen that before. That's cool. So with the mutagens, we can make a better blue one now, right? I actually have 4 of them now. I mean, a better question too is, like, there's the question of, was it telling the truth? And there's also the question of, do we care? Feel like there's a strong possibility of, no, we don't care.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I already did this, right? Oh, this resets the temporary. Got it.
I'm busy, man.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Not sure what was lurking there, but it lurks no more.
What did you do, Witcher?
Went up the hill, took care of the problem. The details are my concern.
Aye, truly said. I knows naught of such things anyway.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Is he about to murder a child with this dagger? Dagger's gonna be covered in blood, isn't it? Well, I mean, that was less gruesome than I was expecting.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Well, that explains how these people managed to live in this bog like we were wondering. They pay with ears. Is the audio messed up again? Is there supposed to be music here, I'm assuming? Sheath your weapon, young man.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Bring it here. I guess relaunching it, I might probably need to fully close it and relaunch it.
You are to bring it, not ogle it.
Yeah, I probably need to fully restart the game. What on God's green earth are these things? Aside collectors from human ears. Never seek to cross us again. We shall forgive your transgressions, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel. Oh, they do eat the... See, they always eat the children, chap. But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that, Mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her room, a fruit sprouted from the seed sown by the man she detested. We helped her, she agreed to serve.
She bears the mark. She is ours.
Come is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one. I mean, they're not wrong.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word, once given, we never break. The girl, mousy blonde, that's what they called it. Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing. We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Yeah, your daughter's probably pretty gross. Wasted affection, she proved a very naughty girl. Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish. They probably wanted to own her as well.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. I heard the PS5 is bricking from rest mode. You might want to avoid it. I hadn't seen anything like that. I've been using nothing but rest mode. We knew someone special was to arrive. We read that the best entrails saw the omens. We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoke of. A child of the elder blood, a sown seed that will burst into flames. So we're killing these things too, right? I don't know if we're strong enough to kill these things. Definitely feels like we should, though. She fell into our hands. The blood of the traitoress. I mean, we're getting the information we need out of them, so I suppose we could try to kill them. It seems like the right thing to do to try to kill them.
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table set, the cauldron bubbles. We cannot. You know she is meant for him. He will, but not whole. Well said. We'll just have a sample. I'll take her feet. Lovely, plump, perfect for a broth. Are they only hurting people that want to be hurt? Very well, get on with it. You'll regret that, girl. Regret it deeply. Regret it dearly. Wild hunt things here as well. Can I save in the middle of this so I can reload? You cannot. Well, if we have to load the most recent save anyways, you might as well quit out and try and relaunch it. How do I force close the app, chat? Close game. Look at that. We figured it out, chat. We fumbled our way through. Can you tell I was an IT professional in a former life? We didn't have to read the manual, we didn't have to look it up, we just played with the menus until we found the option we needed. Nah, if you're a normal person and that's what you do, you're now qualified to be an IT professional.
Gather before me, hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North! You stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead? You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war.
This is like the overall intro to the game, right? I don't think I saw this when I loaded up the first time.
And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Keira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow. Ciri had never reached the Elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed.
Yeah, right, Headhunter? I wish I would have seen that from the start.
Until Keira gave
Thanks for joining us.
The crones of Crookback Bog.
Other people told me I needed to, like, look up background on the world beforehand, and, like, that definitely just, like, did it. Alright, sweet. I think I'm supposed to be running and not fighting. Okay, so that's what we did wrong last time. I sat there and tried to fight all that I'm supposed to be running out. I am Dark Saga. This is our third night playing it. It's been really good so far. Shuvaya you, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good evening. Catching us towards the tail end tonight. I go live about 7 p.m. Central in the evening. It's a little after 10 now. Usually I'm live till about 10:30 or so. Nice. Yeah, it's supposed to be a very long game, I'm told. So I imagine we're going to be, if I stick with it, we're going to be at it for a couple of months. We're gonna play some more tomorrow and then Sunday as well, and then it'll be our weekend game for the next little bit. Is anybody new to the channel, like Shava you?
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Alright, the sound's working again after reloading it.
The taste brought back the memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Seeing you, handsome knight.
Alright, so we found Anna. That means we still have to go and find, what's his name? Tell the Baron we learned about it. Find the daughter in Oxenfurt. Do I have to go find the daughter in Oxenfurt, even though I told him I wasn't going to? I don't? Okay. Okay. I want to go tell him what happened to his wife, and then maybe we'll wrap up there for the evening. Thanks for everybody freaking out tonight. Great to see 100 people in here. Wait, is this the right? This is not the right sign, is it? I'm dumb. If you're new to the channel, I do variety stuff here 6 nights a week, Tuesday through Sunday. This the one? Tuesday through Sunday. I take Monday nights off usually. We do a lot of single player story driven stuff like this, as well as some turn-based strategy games. I also do card games in the morning. I'm playing a lot of Runeterra, the League of Legends card game from Riot Games. If you're into that, give the channel a follow and drop by again sometime. Also, all of my playthroughs go up on my YouTube channel, so if you want to watch something start to finish and you have to miss a night, you can always catch anything you miss up there.
Time to water the horses.
Just wanted to see your reaction to the gross baby. It was appropriate. Yep. Yep. Also put some highlights up there. I doubt that'll ever happen, Headhunter. It's gonna take a really long time till like a majority of my followers aren't from people from my magic background. Like, remember I had almost 70,000 people from doing magic stuff following my account, so doubling that kind of is no small feat. It is kind of funny, Kibler eventually got to that spot with Hearthstone, where people didn't know he was from magic.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
I'm largely avoiding that kind of content, Dirty Digits. Of course, there hasn't been really any of it to dodge so far. There was a boob at one point in a scene earlier tonight. My opinion doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Sorry, but your life story, just not interested. This isn't a social call. I'm here on business.
Will you at least tell me how Anna wound up in that blasted bog?
I cleared that this was okay to stream and looked up the details on it, talked to my partner rep before I did. Plenty of people have streamed this. It's going to be fine from a content perspective.
Your wife is with the crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
I wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp. That is definitely good advice. Aaron, thank you for the 22 months and the absurdly generous tier 3. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thanks for dropping in tonight.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. Land right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
The horses don't seem particularly happy. The fact that she dodges through people is so great. That is an appropriate response to that.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
How do we get to the top of the tower? Yeah, it's interesting that they have you play through parts of the backstory like this. It's a neat take instead of just giving you a movie. Oh yeah, piss it off. That's sure gonna go well. Hey, Solar Exalted, thanks for the Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
I mean, he didn't tell us he forgot. He was just making us work for the information. Nothing comes for free in this world, chat. It's a good life lesson in general. Everything costs somebody something.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
I feel like I want to go. I feel like I want to kill those witches anyways. They appear to be doing bad things to people, chat.
Extra coin never hurt.
We are also very poor.
I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
This feels like the Kill the Witches quest, I agree.
There you are.
Sorry, we was never.
What on God's green earth is that? Witches get stitches. Thanks for 20 for Mud Check, D.
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
I did not expect something more messed up than the lumber kid, right?
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Funny story? How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into any...
His character's so well written,
Doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Pretty sure the Bloody Baron is Robert Baratheon's brother. Maybe. Family counselor. Look at our trophy, chat.
You white one. Looked like you got soused last night too.
Alright, I think this sounds like a good point to pause. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. Remember, if you missed any of our session, it'll be up on YouTube with the rest of it here shortly in the next half hour to hour or so, depending on how long YouTube decides to process it. I'll be back tomorrow morning playing some Runeterra. I'm going to be back with some more Witcher 3 tomorrow night as we continue our playthrough on through. Everybody have a good evening and stay safe out there.